I'll play the intro. Yeah. Hello, Simon.
Hey,
How you doing?
hello there.
We're
Not so
alone,
bad.
but it's okay. They'll catch up. I'm
Hmm.
gonna go right to it. How about that?
Yeah,
What do you think?
sounds
Yeah.
good to me.
All right. Share the screen.
You were to see
Here it is.
Joining.
have up here
Got it.
at the conclusion of a month-long trial.
Yep.
A lot
Hang
of
on.
paperwork.
Yes.
I'm still looking through
Yes.
my notes. And I think it's just because we're under the
Bad
gun
connection.
to find it.
I
We're
forgot to hit
not
the right
finding
button.
it. And what I'll do
Sue
is
isn't
I
even
will
there.
just simply reschedule this. What it may mean though is it will be after you are transferred to Dodge, and then
Wow.
I'll have you
Cage
appear
Knees,
by video.
Dave, Real Night Mary,
I
and
do.
Juggernaut Jared. You were
I
quick off the mark.
actually, as soon as
Hey.
Welcome.
obviously all this took place, as soon as I
We're
walked out
not
of court,
missing
I went right
anything.
into this. I had been
I don't
asking
think they're
them
gonna go through with the hearing
for the
today
last 2
because
days
nobody's got
about the legal work because I
their
knew this
homework.
was going to come up at some point. I'm like,
Um,
can I at
the
least just have
basis for
access to my
this
legal
is
paperwork? I'm
he'd
not
been sent to Milwaukee
asking
to
for anything else,
Wait,
just a
face
part of
other
it.
here, let me
charges.
pause it. Yeah. So this is a motions hearing. Something didn't get covered.
No, it was something that she was going to cover anyway, but he is
Yeah,
transferred to
but because of the
Milwaukee.
transfer, and she thought that was going
Yeah,
to kick off because they were supposed to have final hearing before the jury selection. I think it was yesterday, but he, of course, postponed it as he does. He likes to delay things.
yeah. So he
So,
got transferred
so
back.
yeah, he got sent back to Waukesha from Milwaukee, and now this is going on. Sue didn't even get a chance to get there.
Hi,
It's nice
Freckle,
to see her.
Princess and Irish Dublin.
So let's see what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm going to
We
rewind it.
we suspect it's going to end up being an adjournment because
Yeah,
nobody
but
seems to actually have the paperwork. But
might as well go for it.
Yes.
I'm still looking through my notes. I haven't found it yet. Again, I think it's just because we're under the gun to find it. We're not finding it. And what I'll do is I will just simply reschedule this. What it may mean though is it will be after you are transferred to Dodge, and then I'll have you appear by video for that.
I do. I actually, as soon as obviously all this took place, as soon as I walked out of court, I went right into this. I had been asking them for the last 2 days about the legal work because I knew this was
Oh
going to come
wow!
up at some point.
So
I'm
I
like,
tried to turn on
can I at least just have
monetization for this,
access to my legal paperwork? I'm
Uh-huh.
and
not
it won't let me because
asking
it's
for
already
anything else,
identified
just
it
that
as
part of it,
not
and
suitable.
it's kind of just like the whole runaround thing. Like, I don't
Wow!
know.
Thanks, YouTube.
I will be in communication with them. I obviously don't know
This
all
is
of
why
the procedures and
super
protocols, and I
chats
want
are
to be
so important to
mindful.
people like
They
me.
put you on a suicide watch.
YouTube
They
doesn't
do that
like
for
us.
a reason, but if need be, I will require them to give you access so we can find this piece of paper and have it refiled with the court. And then once that happens, I'll schedule it for a hearing. But it won't be next week. It might not be till the week after, just because of some time that I have off and needing
And
to
she needs that time off. She deserves it.
Hmm.
make sure everyone.
Don't you
is
love
happy
seeing
with it.
Sue like a bit
Just
more
so that,
relaxed?
Well,
the
casual.
record's clear too.
Yeah.
It,
Thank you.
they said this was procedural protocol. It wasn't because I demonstrated any suicidal behavior
I knew it.
or even said.
So they put him on suicide watch. That's why he was in that wheelchair yesterday. And I knew he didn't do anything or didn't ask for it. He's a narcissist. He would never. It would never even occur to him to kill himself. So yeah, I. But seriously, the jail looks at it like this guy just got 6 life sentences and what 700 to 1,000 years. Yeah, he might be thinking about it. So they put him on protocol.
I was told it was just protocol. So it wasn't because I said anything or exhibited any behaviors that would make them think I was
Yeah.
suicidal in any way. I was told it was just protocol.
Understood.
Hmm.
All right, so I'm not going to hold up any transport because of this motion. It's a motion that can be addressed with you appearing by video. It's a procedural motion. And obviously, if I were to grant any of the relief that you seek, that might change where you're being housed, but that's a little speculative at
Oh,
this
he
point
made
in
a
time.
motion for.
But just so you know, it might not be scheduled for a couple of weeks. We need to locate it.
Is there any additional paperwork that I may need to file in regards to that, or
She can help you.
Well, I can't give you legal advice.
There you
no,
go.
I'm not asking that. I'm
Um,
just saying, is it
The
That is legal
I
advice.
know
Obviously,
at
I'm
the
not-
end of the hearing the other day, the court provided you with the written explanation of life sentence, written explanation of determinate sentence, and then the notice of right to seek post-conviction relief. And actually, you acknowledged that. You indicated you plan to seek post-conviction relief. You dated it.
Yeah,
um,
it's a motion he's
and
filed.
that is on.
For those just coming in and finding us here, hi, yes, it's him again. So quickly, yesterday he was in Milwaukee, but they've put that off for a while because he wouldn't even talk to those. He's got lawyers in that one, in those two, I should say. He won't. He wouldn't even talk to them during this trial, so they need more time. So he's filed a motion for post-conviction relief. Now, as far as I understand, that's when um, they asked to vacate the judgment or the sentence. So he's asking, look, dudes, I'm a good guy. Don't send me to jail for life. Basically, he's making a motion to vacate the sentence, or the judgment. It's not unheard of. They do it all the time. It's not going to happen, obviously. Everybody on board with that now? Does that make that does that make sense?
I think so.
Yeah. Just basic, like there's things that people do after in every court case just because they can, and it might be a Hail Mary, but it's a play. And this is it. This is one of them. Okay, here we go.
File. I'm sure what we will do is forward that to the public defender's office. That's typical when there's been a conviction and someone's in custody to see if you qualify, which presumably you would, for public defender representation. What you do with that is up to you, but that's typically the process and I'm sure they'll be in touch with you about that.
will I be able to have access to the paperwork that you just referred to, that not the appeal part, but the other paperwork that you referred to?
Thank
The
you,
motion that you
sweetheart.
filed?
No,
Simon?
Sorry, I'm sort of listening, doing.
all that.
Oh,
paperwork,
Irish
would I
Dub
be
Day
able
for
to have
$15.
access
Hi
to that?
everyone. Hello there. Again,
Hey,
Irish.
sweetheart. Thank you.
Hi, K-Rab
Obviously,
and Graham.
when it was
Hey, K-Rab. Thank
David.
you, K-Rab,
right
for the
after
tip
everything
on
had
PayPal.
wrapped up Wednesday, and as soon as I walked out, they took all that. So
I'll indicate to the jail administrator that it's 20 pages in total, at least labeled in our file as written explanation of determinate sentence, but there's 20 pages because of the number of counts involved. That and the motion for stay pending appeal, however it's phrased, will be provided to you. And if you even want the copy of the notice of right to seek post-conviction relief, you should have received a copy back, but I'll indicate that should be provided to you as well. Okay.
And actually, Judge, I think if we're going to reschedule this at a time when he's in the prison, we may encounter the same problem that he may not get immediate access to his paperwork. So we may want to take that into account when we schedule.
Okay.
yeah.
That's the one with no integrity trying to protect your rights.
From my understanding, I was told you have to go through an intake process when you're not don't have access to certain things. I guess I won't know for sure until I'm actually there. But to my understanding, that is the process.
Why don't I do this? Once we
The
get
way
the
they've got those
paperwork that
courtroom
we need,
cameras set
that's
up,
in
it
your
makes him look like
property
he's sitting
inventory,
at the prosecution
presuming
table.
that's where it is.
It does.
And I'm able to set the motion. I'll make sure that when we send the notice
Hi,
of
Jason.
hearing, that all of these documents I've
Hi,
just
Unclean
talked
Hands.
about are copied
Hey,
and
guys.
sent with it. It would be my hope and expectation that might get to you because it's being sent from the court.
Are you paranoid about your name being
And
pronounced
then
correctly,
We'll
Paracord?
go from there.
And if I'm not in possession of anything, should I just let you know that if it's anything that I may be missing at the time of the hearing? Would it be okay to let you know what I have and don't have?
I think that
Take
would be
him.
fair.
Yeah, he
Yes.
is odd.
Thank you, Your Honor.
We were
As
just talking
you-
about that.
Hi, Kim.
Consider the issue, which is a motion for stay pending appeal, I would direct your attention to Wisconsin State Statute 808.07. And there's case law that supports that, but it's the factors the court must consider for a motion for stay pending appeal. 808.07,
808.07.
yes.
I'd be able to look that up considering that I
I'll
don't
make
have
sure-
anything right now.
I'll include that in the cover letter.
Should we send him the pro se manual?
Do you want the pro se manual on appeals?
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll send you that too.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, Attorney Opera, then anything else? You satisfied with the procedure I've outlined here today?
I am, Judge. I just wanted the record to reflect we did comply with victim rights notification. I do have a copy of the motion. I agree with the court's recollection. It was written on a plain piece of paper and it was formatted like a motion typically would, with the caption and the heading of the motion. As you know, I'm not in the office today, but when I return on Monday, I'm certain I can put my hands on my copy and provide that to the court and Mr. Brooks if that is necessary.
right, thank
No,
you. I would
Unclean. He
appreciate
was in
that.
the wheelchair when he
Anything else
was
from
in Milwaukee.
No.
Yeah, it was
All right, my
He's
apologies
returned to
for
Waukesha.
Yeah, I was kinda-
misplacing the
I was kind
form.
of shocked. I was just
We'll talk
like,
about it in a minute.
what's
But-
going on?
That's okay. I wanted to try to address an issue that you raised, but
Okay.
as you
I
can
would
see,
have hoped to have been prepared because when they said you have court, I'm like, I have nothing. Like I'm just going in
All
here
right.
with nothing.
now you know what it's about.
All right, it's
We'll
not
make sure
funny,
we
though.
get some documentation.
You're not
to you,
charming. You guys aren't
and,
friends.
Once we
Stop.
locate that, we'll have it scheduled and I'll have my clerks contact the receiving institution.
So
to find out
inappropriate.
The best timing for all of that and to make sure that whatever paperwork the court sends to you, you actually receive.
You're not here for
All right.
Kiki.
All right, no new dates then at this time.
Sorry,
but
what?
That motion will be scheduled as
That's-
soon as possible.
Wait till she's
All
done.
right, thank you, sir. That concludes the hearing.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Welcome.
All right. So that happened. All right. Kiki is a chat, getting together with a girlfriend and just talking.
Oh, okay.
Not to be confused with a kai, but I'm not going to go into that.
Okay.
That's,
Should I be scared?
a kai is when two drag queens have sex in drag.
Why
Okay.
am I not surprised there's a word for it?
Shut up. All right. So here's what's going on for anybody just filtering in. This was a surprise to us too. That's why, we're like this and there's no thumbnail. So, of course, he put in a motion to, it's called a post-conviction, I believe, right? Is that what we called it? Is that what you called it? Post-conviction,
Motion of stay of something. or other, wasn't it?
post-conviction relief. Right, yeah, okay. That's what it's called. Basically, it's to set aside the verdict. The sentence, I should say, not the verdict. I'm sorry. The sentence or the judgment.
Right.
He wants to get out. He's had enough of jail and he wants to go home. He don't like it there. He want to go home. He ain't ever going home.
Hmm.
It's a Hail Mary play, but it's a play. And it's a play that's done probably every time, you know.
Hmm.
Um, so yeah, there's that. It's I don't know of every state, but I know like they have them here. So obviously, and Wisconsin, so it's probably in every state that you
Yeah.
can do it. And yeah,
Yeah.
he's home now exactly. But all right, so yesterday he was in the wheelchair because he's on suicide protocol. And they just do that because he's been given 6 life sentences and then some. And they do it with anybody who's really just been convicted. It's like when, it's just, it's smart, really. Think about it. Could you
Hmm.
handle looking down at that time? Oh my God, your whole life is gone? No. But, speaking about how jovial he was, that's gross. It's so gross.
And
Why is he
I,
trying to be all, yeah, we're buddy
I,
buddy? Yeah.
I'm just wondering whether he's not really absorbed it, or he's just managed to put it into a little box in his tiny little head. And
I don't know. It's gross. It's fucking gross.
hey, hi,
Um,
hi, Cliff, James Blonde, and happy unbirthday, Roden
Cliff, you know
Amanda.
how to get in here, right? I mean, but hey guys, yeah, I just wanted to, like, I don't know honestly if I'll cover Milwaukee, but I will continue anything about this. This is our thing, right? This is we. I felt something about the community. It's a coping mechanism. Yeah, coping mechanism, absolutely. But it's still gross. It's
And
inappropriate.
hi, Captain Cactus.
Yeah, it's so inappropriate. It's disrespectful in my eyes too.
Hmm.
You're here because you killed people.
Mm, but I think, well, as we were discussing a bit earlier, I still don't think he fully
Grasps
ex,
that
ex,
the weight
well,
of it.
fully accepts that outcome, or that
Yeah,
determination of
and
what he
I
did,
and I and I
or that wording.
agree.
Yeah.
Like he couldn't and still have said at his sentencing that he didn't understand the charge. Shut up. Either you're delusional, which I think he is, or you're really playing this game. I think he's
Mm,
both on in his case. I think he's really playing the soft stick game, but I really think he's delusional enough to not realize that he should be blamed for what he did. He kept saying, "You don't know, what happened. You don't understand," but he never explained. So how could we? Right? We couldn't.
yeah. So I still go back to that thing about, for it's, down to sort of wording and stuff like that. And if he can justify it to himself with the wording of what he thinks he did, then what happened to him in that court is invalid, because that's not what he did in his view. And it's a skewed
I just don't.
point of view,
Yeah.
but it's entirely possible. It could go back to what James Bond said. Yeah, it may be as possibly a coping mechanism. Um,
He wants to be seen as a good guy.
well,
He's not.
yeah, good luck with that.
Jane wants to know how you're doing today, Cliff.
Oh, I'm good. Can you check the spot for a sec?
Yeah,
Thank you.
sure.
Okay.
Send Arian around the link. And absolutely. I just when you think it's over, right?
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I will finish this. Like I started this, I'm gonna finish this. Maybe if you guys really want to see the Milwaukee thing and they do, air it, we'll follow him. Like, but there are so many other trials, and it's interesting to me. Not just because this was a train wreck. I love law.
And it's interesting to me, not
Oh,
just because.
get your stream on. Not quick enough.
Yep.
Yeah, so there was that. How you doing?
Hey, doing fine.
Oh,
I don't know.
Hey. Hello.
So yeah,
Yes, I see
more
idiots back
Darrell.
and forth.
Yeah, it was fun to see him all feeble and looking small in that wheelchair yesterday, though. I gotta admit,
Yeah.
I was laughing.
Yeah.
Poor little, or as one channel called it, his stroller. That was good. That was
Yeah,
good.
that's
I wish I had thought
good.
of that. So, any thoughts, or you just wanted to come on?
Oh, I'm just I'm glad it's over, but just
It's
hearing that
not.
he wants, I know, but then then it's like, oh, now he wants the pro se manual for appeal. That will be good. That'll end that
He's
report.
got no chance of appeal.
I know, but it's like they'll see that pro se stuff come through with written in crayon, and they'll just throw it out.
I
Oh,
just,
sorry,
at least this time in Milwaukee, he's got attorneys.
yeah, but he hasn't talked to him.
Yeah, he refused to the whole time he was in this. It's a stalling tactic. That's all it is.
I know, it's all it is. And it's like, dude, just get it over with.
He wants to push it off as long as, like, seriously, at this point, being found guilty in Milwaukee doesn't even matter. He's got so much time on his books,
No.
but still, he wants to put
Yeah.
it off because he thinks just like this guy that I've been watching, Jeffrey Bloom. He thinks he's going to be exonerated of all charges at some point. Ain't gonna happen.
no, he's gonna get like 30 years in jail.
Yeah, he wants to stay in jail. He doesn't want to go to prison. Thomas is right.
Well,
He might be a big deal in jail. He's not going to be in prison, and he's not going to make it in prison.
no, well, they're still having to put him in isolation
Mm-hmm.
because there's people there. That's close. I mean, you've got
Yeah.
people who maybe Waukesha, but people have got relatives in Milwaukee. It's
Oh,
like,
by the way, did you notice he wasn't in orange today? They had to
yes.
bring him out. He's in a flak jacket. He's in bulletproof clothing.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. And still playing dumb and.
Do you think? So Kim knows who Jeffrey Bloom is. Okay.
Mhm.
I was thinking of covering that trial, or the hearings up till now. I've been watching him on Simpson. Well, I found him on Old Squishy, but then I went to watch them on Simpson's live stream, and he can't behave himself either, just like Brooks. They're a lot alike.
Yeah, he's the one that's up for
Rape.
and
Yeah.
and
assault.
yeah, I caught the last one that I saw Simpson was him in the cell and waving his arms.
Oh
his arms
God.
up to his lap
Yeah,
and
and he plays the games too. He believes that he
Yeah.
he pretends he can't hear anything so he can get back into the courtroom.
Mm-hmm.
And he believes, even though, and he brags about all the times he's been to prison. And he still thinks so. Someday he'll be exonerated. He hasn't done anything wrong, according to him.
Yeah.
Everybody's lying. Everybody's corrupt. And he has Parkinson's, so anything he does do, you can't blame him. That's his story.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, this is
Jeffrey
Jeff
Wayne
Okay.
Bloom.
Bloom. Yeah, he's in Judge Simpson's area now.
Yeah.
I've seen the history of him, going from Fink to somebody else and winding up in Simpson's court. And
Yeah.
it's like
He's been in
yes,
Fresh Hours Court too. He tried to
yes,
get over on her.
yes,
Yeah.
Maidenhair, Fern.
What's
The
that? Name?
pro se manual for appeal. First line: you are stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Nice, Maidenhair, and welcome, Maidenhair. I don't think I've seen you here before, so welcome to my channel. Our channel.
I
should
love
say.
that. I love that. That is.
Yeah, it's also going to be happily a very short leaflet because it's not going to be a book, is it?
Yeah.
A
Probably
manual
not.
can be 2 pages. A manual can be 1 page.
Shoot,
Well,
I've had certain things that
do you count both sides as being 2 pages or just 1 page?
just the one, just the one.
Just the one.
Yeah.
But it could be a fold out.
That's true. Hey,
Yeah.
it's a trifold. He needs
Yeah.
to.
Oh no,
chili.
no! We're not going there. I
That's the
refuse
only
to have
thing
that on my channel.
I don't. I am
Well-
so up with that man too. Just he
It's
needs to be ignored.
so it's got to be
You did,
reasonably
Juggernaut?
large to allow for the nice crayon drawings to help explain it.
Right?
Yeah. I would think stick figures would be the best.
Yeah. Darrell,
And
age
very
40.
small words.
Yes.
Wait a minute. Juggernaut says he. Oh my God, there is one. I have the pro se appeals manual right now. I'll share my screen. Thank you, Juggernaut Jared Reed, for that.
Please, please, please,
good to have
please let it
friends.
start with "you're stupid."
You may want to reconsider your.
Here it is. Pro se appeals manual. Can you all see it all right?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm not totally surprised it does
Well,
exist.
this one. Yeah, here we go. All right. Yeah.
Introduction.
Should have a map with "you are here" on it, and then just the word "screwed."
Should I go closer?
And sorry, can you scroll back up to the index?
Yeah, the index
Okay.
was.
Whoa, no, and down a little bit. Table contents. Okay, so effectively 10 pages with a number of forms to fill in.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just
It's a
wondering how long it's going to be.
It's like a choose your own adventure.
Yeah.
Get it?
Yes.
All right, here we go. So, blah, 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 blah. If you do represent yourself, you must comply with the rules governing appeals, and you will be held to the same standards as parties represented by attorneys. They never remember
Yep.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Notice of appeal.
They just want to play games.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Forms.
Most
I
of
wanna
this
see the
seems to be
forms.
most of
Civil
this seems to be
appeals.
forms to fill in.
Mhm.
Yeah. Motions. Wow. This is fun. Good luck. So, how many of you think that any of them read this completely through?
None.
I
Cherry-
bet most go right to the forms.
They cherry pick.
Yeah.
Let's find the forms. Here we go. Notice of appeal to appellate division, third department from order judgment of lower court.
Yeah, that's the New York
Yeah,
pro se manual.
that's
So
fine.
you got- yeah.
They're all basically the same.
Yeah, the general process will be the same, I think.
Case title. This is a caption. Okay. Yeah, they make it as easy as possible. Really. I mean, it's
Yeah.
not that hard. Anybody with junior high.
Sorry, could you scroll back to the bottom of print down, but scroll a bit more. Interesting. Print name, attorney for. And this is pro se.
Yeah. Well, you still have to fill it out as if you were an attorney. So that's where they get the third party shit.
Right. So
That he talks
you're an
about.
attorney. Yeah. Okay.
for yourself. Yeah, that's where Blandino says that he's an attorney
Right.
because he's an attorney for himself.
Okay. So I was questioning that because it's illegal to masquerade as an attorney.
Right, but you're not.
Yeah.
You're just
Yeah.
saying you're an attorney for
Mhm.
yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, I just put the link in the SteamYard chat, the Wisconsin court. It's even smaller, like 53 pages, and it has a huge question and answer thing. It says, "What are appeals? What are pro
Oh my
se?"
god.
Yeah,
It has a
you're
facts page.
Kim, thank you for becoming a member.
Oh,
Nice.
oh, you got a place to write your notes. Yep, that's it. That's yeah, that's something. Thank you, Kim.
Hi,
Welcome,
Connie,
babe.
and thank you.
Welcome.
Ooh, here in the Wisconsin manual, the question is: Can the Court of Appeals or Supreme Court appoint an attorney to represent me? Although the circuit court can appoint an
Yeah.
attorney to represent a party on appeal under some circumstances, the
Mhm.
Court of Appeals and Supreme Court generally do not appoint attorneys.
No, because you. This is something. I mean, they will if you
But
need it. But what they're talking about
yeah,
there is like they won't fight you over it, right?
uh-uh.
Unless you are like a Bloom, they won't take it. Like unless you have a competency problem, they won't
Mm-hmm.
force one on you.
Oh yeah, no, then they just basically are just
Thank you,
saying,
Thomas.
if you want an attorney, you either have to hire him or you contact
Mm-hmm.
the public defender's office,
Yeah,
and
because
they
this is
do
not
not
something
recommend.
you're.
Yeah, you're
But
not given
wait a
this.
second. Thank you, Thomas, for gifting a membership and well. And, oh, Nightwolf got it.
Excellent.
Congrats, Nightwolf. Yay. All right, sorry.
That's okay. It just wow. I mean they've got a huge question and answer, and if they don't read it,
It's on
there's
them.
even yeah, and it's basically it is they have criminal cases. What you have to do for a criminal case, you got 20 days to appeal, and
Yep.
basically what you have to do is file a notice of intent to pursue post conviction, and with 5 days after that notice, they either will give you a public defender, send you either to the state public defender
Yeah.
or you a copy of the circuit court judgment, a list
Yeah.
of court reporters, and a list of the proceedings in your case for which a transcript has been filed with the circuit court. Oh, I
Yeah.
love that. Please note that the notice of intent is not the same as a notice of appeal.
Oh my god.
Both must ultimately
Yeah.
be filed.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
They do
That
have a
I love
facts
it.
page. Oh my god.
Yeah, I love
So,
it. I
yeah,
mean,
thanks Juggernaut for this too, and Aaron Rod. This is crazy. Like, I'm
I know.
sorry, but my life is on the line. I'm not doing this on my
Yeah.
own. I
Yeah.
don't even want to do my taxes on my own. I
Well, they
don't
think
like if I can have help filling out a form, I'll get it. I'll take it. Please.
Yeah.
Oh,
they
God,
think
yeah.
they think they're smarter than everyone else, though. That's a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that had to be one of the things that pissed me off the most of that 2-hour diatribe that came
Oh
out of his
God.
mouth was
Yeah.
turning to Sue Opper and saying, I don't think you're that bright. Motherfucker, you have no clue.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I don't do taxes. How about that? I just found out there was a
I
refund in my
wouldn't
state.
say
I
that
didn't know
loud
about.
too much.
I was kidding. Death and taxes.
Always listening.
Yep.
And a broken heart. You count it all. All right. Anyways, yeah. So I'll jump on if I don't know something's happening and I find it, I will absolutely do this again. But I'll try to give you some kind of forewarning. Oh, please. Sue Kim is right. Sue Opper is
Nice.
amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Kim. Sue is classy, incredibly good at her job,
Mm-hmm.
and just a really good person. Like she, no matter how horrible he was to her through the entire trial,
Oh, yeah.
she always did the right thing. Talk about taking the high road. She always looked out for
Mm-hmm.
his best interest.
Mm-hmm.
Always. And yeah, when he said I'm going to take the high road, he couldn't find the high road with GPS, a map, atlas, and a guide. Like, no way. I just hope his mother and grandmother were damn proud of his speech yesterday. Really. And then the judge telling him, yeah, there is no trace of mental illness.
Yeah.
Four, not one, not two, not three,
Mm-hmm.
four well known, well respected psychiatrists have met with him. They've done a deep dive into his history, his behavior, and what happened on that day. And none of them found anything but antisocial behavior. That's
Mm-hmm.
beautiful. And that's where narcissism does fall in antisocial behavior.
Yeah.
It's a narcissism isn't like a mental illness, it's a defect. It's a character flaw.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And there's no cure. Hey Snark, how you doing? Good to see you.
People
Snark,
have it.
you and Simon should get to know each other. You really should. You guys are so much alike, and I think you guys would be great friends. This is the guy who's telling you about Simon. Yeah.
Indeed, we have lots of common traits. Both our names have got 5 letters. Both start with an S. What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah.
Mhm.
But narcissists don't want to be cured anyway. They love
No.
themselves.
No.
They don't think anything's wrong with them. It's
No.
us
Mhm.
that have a problem, not them.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Well, of course.
It's a thing.
Yep.
I just I think it'll be interesting because, like, all right, you can have a life in prison. There is one to be had. But you gotta try. You gotta take the courses you can take. Which, I mean, American prisons give a lot. Like, there's a lot of opportunities for those prisoners. You can get a college degree. Many, some have gotten doctorates while they've been in prison.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they are not held back by anything other than the fact they cannot leave at night. They can't go home.
Yeah.
Other than that, there is nothing holding him back from changing himself, becoming a good. Try to do good things. You could do them from jail.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, yeah, lockdown 23 hours a day, likely anyway.
He's got plenty of time to try to do some good.
Oh, yeah.
You know, he can reach out and say, I want to, speak to youth groups. He can
Mm-hmm.
do it remotely. There's a
Mhm.
lot of things, and there are a lot of prisoners who do that. They volunteer. Those beyond scared straight things. Those are volunteers, people who want to
Mhm.
help.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things he could be doing, and he could do with his life. I don't think he'll do any of them.
No.
I think he'll just be the shit he is until he gets prison justice. But I've
Yes.
seen what people can do. Illogical hillbilly.
Yeah.
Sorry, ma'am. Your son's not crazy. He's just a dick. That's
Like you
funny.
said, it's a character flaw, not a mental illness.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's got time to become a professor. Absolutely, Grant. I
Actually,
don't know what he could possibly. Maybe I don't know. What could he? What would he become a professor in? Of,
Sorry,
I should say. Not
that
rap,
reminds me.
not music.
That reminds me, Cliff.
Um,
There's a book
Mul-
called The Bridge of Birds. especially in China. And there's a line that keeps on coming up when the main characters, when he meets people, he says, "My family name is Lee, my personal name is Powell, and I have a slight defect in my character." And his slight defect is he's a raging kleptomaniac.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
Mm.
Yeah.
No, I think he'll be a professor of multi-level marketing.
Oh yeah. He's a con man. That's for sure.
He'll get his PhD in that. And he'll be like, and you too can learn how to do this in 3 easy steps.
Somebody's
Hey.
vibrating.
$12 a piece.
With the wrapping, I've seen kinked garden hoses with better flow than him.
Is somebody vibrating?
Yeah.
Somebody's phone ringing?
No, not I.
Yeah.
Okay. It must be outside. So, but all right. I didn't hear her say anything regarding Son of Sam. Did anybody else?
Sorry,
What Sue Opper was saying, that if he got any compensation above, like, from a story or something, all that money
All
goes
of it?
straight into all of it.
Okay, not the 50% thing.
No, all of that goes into
right.
the fund for restitution.
Okay, because he should not be able to profit on, because Wisconsin does have the Son of Sam law.
Yeah.
So
That's important to me. It's
Yeah.
very important to me. New York was the trailblazer in that one. You should not be able to profit off the disgusting crimes you've committed, the horrible crimes you've committed.
Yeah. I think there's a law in this country that basically says that you cannot profit from your crimes.
Yeah.
I'm not sure whether that's whilst you're in jail only. I think it's only whilst you're in jail.
So
Mm.
I'd be interested in finding out what they named theirs. Because there's a precedent with Son of Sam, and that's why they did it, because, he did become a thing of a celebrity. So that's why we wanted to, and he started making money off of it. And they're like, bitch, no, not on our watch.
Oh,
Hey,
welcome to
Taipan,
being a member, Taipan.
thank
Hey,
you for upgrading your
hey.
membership.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. That's amazing, Taipan. Thank you.
Thanks for confirming it, Graham. Yes, only whilst incarcerated. Country.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Which for him would be a bit of a bugger, as they say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But see, with Son of Sam laws, also your family can't do it. Like your mom, your wife, if you had one, like no profiting, basically.
We had a serial killer here who sold the locations of the bodies to the
Oh.
cops for $10,000 each, and his wife got the money.
Mom. Hi, Mom.
Hey, Mom. Hi, Mom.
Tell her I said hi.
Hello.
She left something on your desk to your left.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
that's up. Mm-hmm.
I wish I had a mom to do that for me. She's so adorable. The other day she was wearing my shirt, my with the AMG shirt. I swear to God, it was the cutest thing I've ever seen. Oh, love it.
Yeah, she left real quick when she realized, oh God, I'm on camera.
Yeah. This is the first time she's been caught on a stream, I think.
Yeah. And for those wondering, Cliffy's staying with his mom to take care of her right now because she had some surgery.
I think she's appeared before, but I could be wrong.
Not on a stream. When we were hanging out, she's been here.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the snark!
Thank you, Mindy.
How dare you, sir?
What?
He's got a serrated knife in his car. It's incarcerated.
Oh.
Oh.
All right. I wish I could kick people from my chat. I really do.
You can.
That's right. I could. I'll give him this one. I found an advent calendar of dad jokes. What?
Oh.
Why? Oh, hang on. You can't see these jokes because you can't open it yet. It's not the 1st of December.
No, I said I found a calendar of dad jokes.
Oh, calendar. Sorry, thought advent
I
calendar.
found an
Okay.
advent calendar of dad jokes. I didn't buy it. Why would I
Ah,
do that?
She saw it and face palmed.
yeah.
I thought this is perfect for some people I know. I will never get it for them because I don't want to encourage that behavior, but it's perfect for some people I know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so.
And who would these dad stilly people be?
Oh, I'm not saying any names. I'm nice like that. Yeah, I could put him in timeout. I could. What?
No, Graham, I didn't like the advent calendar.
Oh. You sure about that though? Come on. Yeah, like I wouldn't bother buying it for Simon. He probably wrote it. You're right. Or he's seen them all. I
don't
just
really
love that
do
avatar with
dad
the
jokes.
box for it, though. I do.
I was
But
going to put him in an orange jumpsuit, but I decided it wasn't worth it. You can't actually see.
yeah, you can't see it.
Yeah.
And he wasn't in it today, so. Yeah, I guess there was no date set today, so I'll just keep an eye out. I'm hoping I'll find more time, like find it earlier than I did today. And I promise I'll go live. Because this is our thing now. This is ours. We did this together. We sat through those oh horrifying victim statements that were so sad, so damn moving, and some were inspirational. A lot of them were actually, especially the kids, seeing what they've gone through and how resilient they are. God bless. And all the people are. I loved. There's a message that came through loud and clear. That community is closer. They're tighter knit and they're stronger than before. And I love that was like a common theme of what they said. All of them, no matter how angry, how hurt, how sad they were, they all said that. And I love they pulled together like that. And I hope they remain in each other's lives like that. I really do.
Yes, that would be nice to think. Certainly.
Because like the Parkland families all did, they've become very close. It's sad. This is what happened, and but they're all also doing great things in Parkland. They all have foundations. They're helping in different ways in the world. Some are lobbying for gun control. Some are helping victims. It's beautiful to see.
I just looked up the population of Waukesha is 71,256.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's a pretty small community.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Well, that's considered large around here.
It's small for me. I'm from New York.
I would probably
it's
consider
tiny.
that to be moderately large.
It's tiny to me, and I love it. I mean, I wouldn't. To me, it's like it's what you remember that movie Groundhog Day. That's that community. That's it right there. Like, I hope it's not like the Groundhog Day, but it's like that community. Like, just they come together for parades and events, and you can know everybody or almost everybody. And like, I thought it was a little bit smaller than that, but even where they are at 71,000, it's not that big, really.
Well, and up there are so many festivals that are around the year. They have like an Irish fest, they have a German fest, they have they just have so many different festivals for ethnic groups because it's so much of a melting pot up there. So many ethnicities up there that you have festivals just about every month, and then they have
cool.
Summerfest. I mean, it's just great.
That's awesome. I like that. I like communities that do things like that. It's good for everybody, really. If you give the kids something to be involved in, they have less time to get in trouble and go the wrong way. That's why my dad did what he did all his life. Coaching Babe Ruth
Yep.
baseball.
And they have a lot of that. They have, they got the hockey, ice hockey teams, and they've
Yeah.
got, for all the
Baseball, all sports.
all sports. I mean, they got all sports up there, and of course football. Yeah, as I said, everybody was watching that Packers game that Sunday, and they live and breathe Packers up there.
What were you gonna say, Clippy?
I gotta go give my mom a ride to her appointment. So
Okay. Tell her we said hi and send her love.
Yeah.
Okay. Drive
do.
safely.
Thank you.
Talk
Take
to you
care.
later, bud.
Yep.
Okay, bye.
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 I don't know if this is gonna count as my stream for today.
I wouldn't have said so.
Yeah. I just didn't want to miss this.
Yeah, that was, I didn't even see that was happening today.
You were fairly sure it was going to be very brief and not go anywhere.
Mhm.
You would get yourself around the park if it had actually gone somewhere.
Yeah. No, I was actually I had been watching some others, reactions to, the victim impact statements, and basically, especially the one that was there for his sister, where he was, had been sending mail to
Yeah, that
Brooks in
guy, the
prison.
one that he had a problem with because the
Yeah.
judge called him to pay respects.
And
Ridiculous.
just people were like, yes, this is why the sob stuff is so bogus. I mean, this man saw it. It's stupid, and like you said, it's the imagination of a 7-year-old.
I love that. AMG News Network. That's gonna be the new thumbnail.
There you go.
Thank you.
Gotta put the radio antenna in it with the little lightning bolts coming off of it.
And here's a bit of advance warning.
What?
From Graham. I never remember the scheduling, but I think the Space Sub AMG tackles Flat Earth on my channel either Sunday or week after.
Oh, can't wait.
So
always,
if it's anything like the previous pink occurrence on the TGABS channel, the Graham and Bob Show, it's worth watching. So make sure you subscribe.
Subscribe to Graham, guys. Like, I love that channel. It's there's a Bob for everything. I asked if there's a coffee Bob. I'm hoping to see one because there's a Bob for everything. But ask him if they have a Bob for something that you're interested in, and he'll show you the Bob.
Okay.
And very handily for the submarine, there are Bobs that float on the surface.
There are. There are Bobs for everything.
Yeah, they just bob along.
They bob.
Yeah.
Because they're Bobs. That Bob.
Yes.
They're Bobs that bob. They're bobbing Bobs.
Indeed.
I'm going to let it go now. I just, he's got the pink sub, space sub.
If you hang on a minute, Snark.
Yeah, get the link, please.
Yep.
Thank you. I'm quite proud of it, and I'm very touched by it as well. That I've been an inspiration for the pink space sub of some sort. It has windows, guys. It has windows.
It has
and
to.
Bobs. Oh yeah, it's a space sub.
It's a space sub. It has to have windows.
You miss all the good stuff. There you go. Thank you. I'll pin that. If I can't. Oopsie.
Yes. You really need to send one of your Bobs to Simon Dan.
Oh yeah. There you go. There, I've pinned his channel link. Please go. It'll be good to watch with everybody there at the next premiere. I expect to see y'all. So that would be a rocket. I don't get it.
Might be a rocket.
What would be a rocket? I'm so confused.
A spaceship with windows, possibly.
No, it's this pink space sub with windows. But a rocket, well, a rocket can and can't have windows. It depends on the rocket, I guess. I'm hungry.
How did we get from rockets with windows? Okay, rocket is a type of vegetation that you eat, but how did we get from there to food? Again,
My stomach just told me I was hungry, so I thought I'd say it.
Well, there is something called rocket apples, so that's food, and that's how she got there. She's a roundabout way.
yeah. Well, say
It
rocket is a lettuce type.
Was it that weird? Come on. Oh, don't talk about lettuce. I've seen British salads. You go in the backyard, get some weeds, throw them on a plate. Here you go. Fresh just for you. Seriously, guys. Nicole and I were looking at one of the places he goes all the time, and the British salads are weird, unless it's just this place. Maybe she's just doing it.
It is a bit of side salad that goes. Bit of
It
garnish.
looks like dandelions and shit.
It's more garnish than the salad.
It looks like stuff out of the backyard. And you get 3 fries. Seriously. In a cup. It's weird. I don't know. British people are weird. What can I tell you?
And remind me again what they were.
There were 3 fries. In a cup.
Yes. And they were advertised and described as what?
Canopies, but still, 3 fries would
Canapes.
piss me off.
And they came with something else, didn't they?
What? Sometimes they did, sometimes they didn't. Right? I think. They had a slider next to it, but still, a slider and three fries is not. It would just piss me off. It's tease, is what it is. 3 fries.
As Snark says, insert dad joke about salad being rocket science here.
No, we won't. You're going crazy with the
Too
highlight.
late.
I need coffee. We'll be back later, guys.
Okay.
Right, Simon?
Yes, absolutely.
How you feeling, Simon?
The headache is still circling.
Okay. Well, we're gonna let Simon go lay down, and I'm gonna rest my throat because it's so sore. But I got honey and herbal teas and lozenges on the way,
Okay.
so combating that. And yeah, I
I
will.
shall-
What?
I was going to say I should go and lie down in a dark place as long as you turn your bedroom light off.
Shut up! People are gonna think things. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna get some soup, K-Rob. I am. He's in England. I'm here, so we know. He's kidding, right? Right?
Yep.
Okay. So I'll.
Sorry, I had to call out from under your bed to say that.
Stop it,
God.
Simon. It's not funny. Oh no. I'm gonna start using all garlic all the time. He said something about the smell of garlic before. They were teasing me because I'm Italian. Him and Johnny. Yeah, you guys. What, like, all right, so Italians, you think of pasta, garlic, cheeses and stuff, right? And oh my god.
What?
You know what?
What?
You changed your avatar.
Did I?
That's not my bed. I don't have a bed that looks like that. Cayenne pepper. Oh, I can't do pepper like that. But and like Irish people are known for potatoes and stuff. What's British food? fish and chips. Like, that's it?
Mhm.
That's all you got?
They have their version of custard.
Simon,
Yes,
I asked a question. What you
but
got?
I heard the name Mike after it, so I assumed you
No, I
were
didn't.
asking Mike.
No, I didn't. I didn't say Mike.
Well, the classic dish in inverted commas, British dish, would be fish and chips, which me not particularly liking sort of batter or fish. I
How
don't
do you
really
not
go
like
for-
batter? What?
Yeah,
You don't like batter?
not greatly, no.
Oh, my
Onion
Lord.
rings?
Onion rings is okay.
All right, good.
I
We
think it's
have a
because of their
problem.
close proximity to the fish. Just, yeah.
The batter?
Um,
Close
yeah.
proximity to the fish?
Yeah, as in fish and chips.
It's
the
on it,
fish
yeah.
is
Okay.
battered. Yeah, so
All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
Keep going.
cottage pie or shepherd's pie?
Mhm.
That's not considered Irish food?
No.
Oh, okay.
Or bangers and mash?
Scottish?
No.
Okay. So what ingredients are you known for? Like garlic, tomatoes, lemon? That's Italian. What are you known for? Italians love lemons, if you didn't know that.
Beef, which normally nowadays hails from the north of the country, sometimes Scotland, with sort of Angus beefsteak.
Mhm.
Lamb, which often comes from Wales, but dotted around the country.
No, Jason, it doesn't surprise me. He tends not to like a lot of things. All right, I was just wondering. We can
Yes.
talk about this more later.
Can't forget to toad in the hole, which doesn't really involve real toads.
It's an egg thing, right?
No, it's a sausage thing.
I thought it was like an egg on toast, in a hole in toast. What's that? Isn't that toad
No.
in a hole? What's that?
Toad in the hole is sausage in a. When I say a batter, I don't mean the sort of batter you get on fish, and something like a
I know what toad in a hole that is. I know. I've seen.
Yorkshire pudding.
Okay, that I do know.
More
But wait,
Yorkshire
what's the
pudding
thing I'm thinking of then?
egg in a basket.
That's not what we call it.
Might call it.
Anybody know what I'm talking about? You put an egg in the hole in a piece of toast.
Well, with me, pieces of toast don't have holes in them.
You have to make it a hole in a toast. It doesn't come that way. Oh my God! Do you know what I saw in the grocery store? Guys,
What?
I'm not kidding. They have in the bread section. They have toast. It's toasted already for you in the bag. It's a loaf of toasted bread. Are you shitting me? Are you? First of all, it's cold.
Can I just say I am not surprised?
Like, it. How
That's not
lazy?
That's not even going to last that long.
It's just it's hard and cold. Like toast is a fresh piece of toasted bread is beautiful.
Yeah.
It's an Instagram thing. No, I know that. Okay. So what's it called? A Scotch egg?
Scotch eggs are disgusting. No, there you go.
No, that's a breaded egg or something, right?
Yeah, with it's a boiled egg
gross,
surrounded
yeah.
by sausage meat, surrounded by
Yeah,
breadcrumbs.
no. I'm talking about you get a piece of toast, you put a hole in it, and you put it in the pan, and you put the egg in the hole in the pan, and you cook them all together.
think that's called egg in a basket.
All right, I could be wrong.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Need to say I have never had it.
Oh, Cracker Barrel does that? Oh shit!
Hmm.
I gotta check that out. I love Cracker
And
Barrel.
I've made many scrambled egg sandwiches out of toast.
I just don't get the pre-made toast one though. That's pretty stupid.
I don't either. That's like
It's sacrilege.
yeah. That's a
I
crime
don't mind you
against
picking on me,
humanity.
Thomas.
Like, how do you I don't get it. Like, the butter is going to be all nasty on it. It's going to be like
Mhm.
unmelted. It's not going to.
Oh,
Oh God, it's just
that one.
wrong. You can't make a
You know
sandwich with that.
the Calvin and Hobbes cartoon, AMG, yeah?
Oh
The
yeah, I know.
what?
Calvin
Calvin
and
and
Hobbes.
Hobbes. Little
about them?
boy, toy stuffed tiger.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. One of
Who's
my
been to 'em?
favourite strips of that was him, and Hobbes going into the kitchen and him saying, "Look, you've got to see this." And he holds up a slice of toast, a slice of bread, says, "Look, bread." Puts it in a toaster. Yeah, puts the slider
Yeah.
down. And they said, "Now we wait," and it goes ka-ching, bing, and look, toast. And Hobbes picks up the toaster, looks in it, and goes, "Yes, but where did the bread go?"
Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute.
I just loved that.
Oh, that's adorable. That's so wholesome. I can't even.
Yeah.
It's almost something I
Um,
would say.
yes, Captain Cactus, pie, mash, and liquor.
What? I
Well,
saw
pie and mash
an
is a
advent
classic
calendar
Roman
that
dish.
gives liquor, but you have to put the liquor's not included.
That's a bit of a cheat.
Well, yeah, because they don't know that if you're of age or not. So you have to get little
I don't
bottles
know.
and put it in yourself. It's just a box they're really sending you. There is an advent calendar for everybody. Give me something you like, and I'll tell you if there's an advent calendar that I've seen for it, and I'll show
Oh,
you it if you want it.
Oh, and people
Well,
do not,
yeah.
I repeat, do not go Rule 34 on AMG over this.
What's that? What is it? What's rule number 4 or 80?
Rule
What is it?
34.
What is it?
Rule 34 basically states if there is anything you can think of, somebody on the internet has done porn about it.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
oh, that reminds me of something, but I'm not going to talk about that now. Cajun food? Yes. Oh, is that something you? Oh no, that's not what you're asking for. Okay. There are chocolates with booze in them. Yeah, there are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
As if by proof, Irish Dublin says, "I don't think you could show what you want." Ha 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 ha.
well, that depends. Because if it's something you could share with Kelly, yeah, there are those. Several, and some are just written. So like it's a dare, maybe you might call it, or a venture,
Ooh,
a
I
day.
th-
There
I
are
think your bluff
for
has been called,
couples.
AMG. There you
What
go, from Captain Cactus. How about a Northern Soul advent calendar?
music?
Northern Soul,
Music.
specifically.
Northern
Music.
Soul
Yeah.
Oh
music.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
There's music, but I don't know. You might have like I was talking more broad. Thank you.
Well,
But like
I've already
every.
seen. Mhm.
Go ahead. Sorry to interrupt.
I was going to say I've already seen the cheese advent calendar. It was at
Yeah.
Aldi.
There's every kind of food, from hot sauce, uh, and beef jerky. But the beef jerky would piss me off because it's a bite. You get a bite of different kinds. Like
So, sorry, which one did you say there, Arian Rod?
Uh,
That you'd already seen?
what the grocery store, or
cheese.
the cheese. It has
Right.
different little cheeses for
Yeah.
Right.
each
Okay.
day.
I've seen.
And underneath the 25th one, it's got Jesus of Nazareth.
Shut up. They have fruit spreads, jellies, jams, and stuff in little bottles that are so adorable. That one's expensive. Chocolate, of course. They have every show or movie that's popular. There's so many different Harry Potters. There's even one for
Oh
Dobie
God.
with different socks.
Mm-hmm. And there's Lego Star Wars.
Captain
Lego
Cactus is calling
anything.
your bluff again with, how about a Frauditer advent calendar then?
Oh.
I thought we were friends, Cap. I really did. I thought you and I were friends. You have my number and everything. But no. Gotta go that way, huh? Okay. I'll remember that.
You
I
are a
bet you I can
braver man
find
than I,
something.
Captain Cactus.
There are wine advent calendars. There's a lot of
Yep.
liquor-based ones. There are.
Oh yeah.
A whiskey one I saw.
Oh yeah. They've got a wine one at Aldi as well. They had a whole bunch. I'm like,
Oh yeah,
wow.
yeah.
I didn't think you could make that many advent calendars.
Oh honey, they haven't even come
I
close.
know.
There's a one at Ferrari.
Oh
Of
God.
course,
Yeah,
if
you
there's
can
a
get a.
chance to make money, people will do something.
Well, that one's a bit different. You can get a custom kitchen and a boat from it. That one.
God.
There's some that cost tens of thousands of dollars, uh, hundreds of dollars. It depends on what you want to spend. You can get anything.
I'm
Jewelry.
going to start with what do I want to spend? I'm going to start with less.
All right, so those are going to be the ones that just have pictures or little ornaments. There are also advent calendars for Hanukkah. So I'm not leaving anybody out here.
Mm.
Okay.
And to let you guys know, we are sending some out. They're going to be not like I can't send one to everybody, but randomly we're going to select somebody in different streams. It's going to be a surprise for them too, and you might get one. So keep showing up to streams through Christmas.
Yeah.
Well,
And
you'll get
you
it
can assume
before December, obviously.
you can assume, Captain Cactus, that your name is not on the list.
You're naughty. No. But yeah, and there's also it's not just advent calendars. This year is we're gonna be talking about the plans for Christmas. We'll probably do it tonight. We'll start tonight. Yeah, there's a coffee advent calendar, absolutely, many, and there's teas too. For those who don't understand that coffee's better.
Which is just as well, because I tease you mercilessly, don't I?
Yeah. An AMG advent calendar, that would be interesting, wouldn't it? I
It
wouldn't
would
even
be
know.
it would be a thing, certainly. Yeah.
It'd be a thing. I just don't know what would be in it.
Well,
Besides,
the pink sub would be for the 25th.
yeah. A little Radical doll.
Hmm.
Oh, instead of Sackboy being the voodoo doll, we'd have Radical as a voodoo doll. Yeah.
That would be scary. How would you stick the pins in him?
Well, I'd make him into a voodoo doll. Get it? He'd be
Mhm.
burlap. He'd just look like
Okay.
Radical.
Right, okay.
He wouldn't be metal. If he was, I'd have to give you the hammer with him.
Right.
I
Okay.
think of everything. Anyways, so yeah, we'll be back later, guys. Thank you for coming at short notice. Thanks for the new members and the super chats. I appreciate you, especially now that I know I can't monetize any of my trial coverage. So good to know.
Yeah, that sucks a little bit, but
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's YouTube.
it is indeed.
It's their show. Really. All right. I'll see you guys later. Tonight. Bye.
Thanks everybody
Bye.
for turning up. Bye.
Yeah.
Take care.
Bye.